Um, just doing a quick kind of live. I'll do it maybe tomorrow. Not sure yet, but how's everybody doing? Let's see who we get in here. I did get myself a haircut. I'm working on some 7 rem mag right now. It says once fired. I already got the cap, size, deburred, and all that stuff. Yo, what's going on, Zach? Yo, Jamie. So I need to prime it and start charging weight, but I was informed I have a bonfire to go tonight. Yo, what's going on, Rudy? I was informed I have to go to a bonfire tonight, so I guess I'm gonna have to do that. So I got about 30 minutes or so chatting and live. So see what everybody's up to. Yeah, so I got a haircut, and now everybody's telling me I look like a cop. But yo, what's going on, Ben? I guess it's the stash, probably. Pretty much spent all day mowing the yard and stuff like that. We have people coming over. Say car ramrod, yeah, ramrod. Anyways, so we still got the moose in here, obviously. The room's starting to get. Oh, look at that! Yeah, look at that baby in the background. Look at that 22 Creedmoor in the background. That is a fine looking rifle, guys. I'm excited to see how it shoots. I got some Nosler factory ammo for it too, but I also did get a 25 Creedmoor barrel. Yeah, dude, it is sweet, Rudy. I'm excited to shoot it. I think so. I got a 25 Creedmoor barrel carbon fiber that I'm excited to throw in one of the Kelby Atlases actions, and I got an MDT Gen 2. Can't remember exactly what chassis it is. That's gonna go in. Yeah, blade stocks are pretty nice. And then I have this. So I got a couple things. I got this Arkin right here. I'm probably gonna put on it. Yeah, dude, it's really easy. I do have to do a little bit of inlay on the barrel still, mainly just because I went with a light palm, and so it's really heavy in the the back end by the receiver. So, and then this is also going to be part of the 25 Creedmoor project. This will be on a lot of stuff here, but this is the Gunworks bipod. This is what I used in Africa, and so I got one finally. This is a super nice bipod, guys. I do really like it. It's quick attach. So, meow. Yes. Yeah, dude. I've got a couple Arkins. So far, I've been happy with them. I think I'm gonna. I haven't used. What did I just do with it? Oh, it's right here. This one here, I got used from a buddy. So I know it's good, but he literally used it, and the rifle he wanted on just didn't go with it. So 6 to 24. First focal plane, and it's an MOA, which I like. So, this bipod though, we're gonna talk about it for a second. One second, I'm just gonna get. I gotta get. Let's see here. Get it over here. Click this. We'll turn the volume off, so you guys aren't hearing me talk. All right, it's already off. Cool. All right, now I got the chat up. So, anyways. So yeah, apparently I look like a cop now. With my little haircut, I'm a little cleaner shaven. It was just getting too warm. I needed to cut my hair, so got that done today. Anyways, so this is the Gunworks elevated bipod. Really nice, actually. Yo, what's going on, Cammy? So this thing is pretty nice. It's carbon fiber. The nice thing about it, though, guys, is how easy this is to get on and off of a Arca rail. Like, stupid easy. And it's, see this right here? There's a little button right here. I'll do a video on it. Basically, that opens up, that locks it. So if you just want to get it off and it's on it, all you do is hit this button, turn it, and it opens right up and comes off. So like obviously this would be on, so you would just basically turn it, there, slides right off. So pretty sweet. This is how you work the feet, right? So this is, of course, okay, one second here, I gotta loosen this. It's kind of hard to play with without it being on a gun. So there we go. So you can change your cant styles, right? So there's a button right here. Changes your cant. Okay, there to there. I mean, look how wide you can stand set. Yeah, dude. Rudy, it is super handy. It's not bad too. I think this is like it's like $200. So it's not a terrible price either. And then literally that easy. Hey James, how you doing, man? And then there's a little button right here. So you can just twist, pulls out there, and then this button, boom. So everything, almost everything I shot in Africa was off of this, besides 2 animals off the tripod. Everything else, I shot off one of these, and I usually shot it like that. But most of the time, I was able to get up on stuff, so I was able to get a good rest, and so I shot it pretty much like that. But yeah. So I mean, with the, let's see, does it say the extension? How far? I'd have to look at the manual. But basically, that's pretty good travel. I mean, you're sitting. If you sit, that should be more than good enough. And then obviously, if you want, you can go way the heck out and get super stable. But that might be a little extreme there. So, but yeah. So anyway, so I will be live long, guys. Like I said, I got a bonfire to go to. But I did want to hop on, say what's up. I've got that 22 Creedmoor built now. I've got this 7 Rem mag that I am working on. That's like the main priority right now. But I wanted to get that 7 Rem mag together. And then I also got the 25 Creedmoor I'm going to be putting together. And a bunch of other stuff, guys. There is a ton of content coming soon. So I'm super excited for, personally. Yeah, dude, it is. It's a, man, I'm telling you, it's a really nice bipod. I personally think it's probably my favorite. So, you know, I could be a little biased, I guess. I don't know, but I'm not sure how they got that in there. I'll have to figure that out a little bit. Let's see if it tells me the. 12 height positions. How high does it go though? How high does it go? That's weird. I don't see it there, but I could just even see it. But yeah, it's the elevated bipod 2.0. So pretty nice bipod. Yes. Yeah, I've been pretty impressed with it, Zach. The Browning's shooting pretty well. Let's see here. Let me grab the targets so we can show you guys. I've been trying to clean up and keep organized. So I need to not mix my targets up because I haven't labeled them yet. I just know what they are from shooting them. 1 second here. Okay. That one. Okay. That's those ones. Okay. So I went and did 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 groups, 10 shots each with a ladder workup, which 10 shots is a lot on this barrel, guys. So keep in mind what you're seeing here. Okay, so this was me just trying to get it on paper and kind of zeroed. This was the first shot up here, and then I adjusted too much apparently, and came down here and then shot this. So we don't even really count this one. Okay, that's 10 shots. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Thank you. Yo, everybody, hit that thumbs up for Cammy. Holy shit. Anyways, yeah, so now I'm distracted. These are the 162 grain ELDXs. Look at this group, guys. That's 10 shots and 1 fly out. That's pretty good in my opinion for a lightweight Magnum cartridge with a pencil barrel. That's really freaking good. And I'm going 3,400 feet per second. Yeah, thank you. That means a lot. And so then the next one, these all shot right in here, and then these were the last shots there. So holy crap! I think that's the biggest I've ever had anybody donate. So this was shooting really well. This was 35-12, and then this one here, that's 35-40 in velocity. These all were the first shots. The 8th one dropped out, and 9 and 10 went up. But this one here had some really weird velocity numbers. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah. So that's how it's shooting. So now my main goal is I'm gonna go do some 5-shot groups. I was just curious, and this was just so I could get some data, mainly for it. But the hammers shot really well. Hammer shot. That's a 5-shot group, believe it or not. Top one, and then this left and right one. Those are 2 in each hole. And then that's not a bad one. Also not a terrible one. And then also not a bad one with a flyer. So I don't know. I'm not disappointed at all with how it's shooting. I'm gonna do a little bit more. I mean, I'm gonna keep doing some load work up. I got a bunch of bullets to test for it. So 7 Rem Mag is shooting well, I think at least. I scrubbed it clean after I shot those. I'm still blown away by this tip, but anyways, holy shit. Thank you. What was I gonna say? I did the hammer bullets, and I was amazed when I cleaned that barrel how much copper fouling was in that barrel. Like, it was a ton of copper fouling. So I understand they're solid copper bullets too, but still. So if you're gonna shoot hammer bullets, I would thoroughly clean your rifle before you shoot any other bullet out of it, because the amount of copper fouling I got just from 50 shots I shot was pretty crazy. I know it's a Magnum cartridge and it's gonna foul, but yeah, it was pretty nuts. So anyways, I guess I'll go ahead and do some priming. So I've got once fired brass. This is the stuff I annealed last time. No, it's not. This is a different set. Yo, James, how's it going? So this is once fired brass. It's been annealed, chamfered, deburred, neck brushed and sized, and time to prime. So I'm gonna go ahead and get set up to do that. Yo, how you doing, James? Like I said, this is just gonna be kind of a shorter, shorter stream, just because I've got a bonfire to go to and all that jazz. So but I figured I'd hop on real quick. I wanted to get out here and prime the brass, so basically it was ready for me to throw powder and go from there. I also started using. So I've got my little load manuals that I keep for the range. But I started using Excel spreadsheets quite a bit now too, for it. So, is the chat working, guys? I haven't seen anybody say anything in the chat in a while. Or can you guys even hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, James, I'm pretty impressed with it so far. For what it is, and how fast that barrel heats up, I was super curious to. So that's the reason I did that 10-shot ladder. 10-shot test. All good. Okay, all good. That's one of the reasons I did the 10-shot test, was because I was curious to see how bad it was going to walk, so it'd give me an idea for a 5-shot group, right? For this kind of stuff, I'll usually just shoot a 5-shot group as well. But I think I was just curious, and I needed to fire form some brass. So I probably shouldn't have done it with a powder. I did with Ramshot Grand. I used half a pound of powder, but oh well. Yo, what's up, Wham? Starts tomorrow. Nice. You're gonna slam a turkey? That's gonna be awesome. My buddy that lives in Oregon, that I'm good friends with, he got a turkey today, and I'm pretty jealous. So, but that's cool. Using your bow? Nice. Right on. What kind of bow you use? I have a Matthews, but I don't bow hunt. I just enjoyed shooting it. Hopefully. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, Jamie, primer just fell on the ground. But guess what? It's not carpet, so I can see it. Our turkey season starts on Monday in West Virginia. Matthews face. Oh, nice. That's a good bow, man. Wham, that's a good bow. Although I am thinking about. Yeah, Jamie. That's a large rifle Magnum too. I am thinking about deer hunting this year with a bow, mainly just because it's impossible to shoot a buck. I feel like this right now in this state with modern rifle, because the season's so terrible. So I might just use a bow for this state and then do the rest of my hunting out of state for everything else. I am thinking about going to New Mexico for pronghorn in October, and then maybe Aoudad too. And then I obviously got my pig hunt in 2 or 3 weeks in California, Northern California. And then I don't know what else maybe I got going on, but nothing crazy planned as of yet. So what's everybody up to? I'll see. Had Big Tom at 20 yards to my. Oh shoot. Shot. Nice Tom Wednesday morning. When 9-inch Toms came. Nice. That's right on. Man, turkey hunting's fun. It's one of my favorite things to do, actually, especially when they're super responsive in the spring. So it's a lot of fun. Not necessarily the best tasting turkeys, but they're definitely fun. So hopefully everybody's got plans for Easter and have a good Easter. So I'm hoping. I'm gonna have people at my house tomorrow, so we'll see at the new house. Spent most of the day doing the yard, and then a bunch of unpacking. I'm trying to get my reloading room kind of organized at the same time as I am doing some loading and stuff like that. But it's kind of nice. I've got my. Yes, they are. Yep. I grew up bow hunting, but I'll pick a gun up from time to time. Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of people do like bow hunting. So, but it is pretty nice. I've got my my bench over there now. So that's like my gunsmithing bench, and I can just wheel it in and out and right out of the way, kind of thing. So it's pretty sweet. I'm pretty happy so far with how everything's setting up. So like I said, I got a lot more organizing to do. I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna do everything, but I'm pretty excited. Who all watched the 22 Creedmoor video that I just posted, kind of like of the build? Who all saw that? I'm pretty stoked to shoot that rifle. I think it's gonna be a hammer. And then I've got the other 22 Creedmoor that I'm gonna be shooting too. That's a carbon fiber one too. So we'll bring in the range, do a couple videos together. I got the Nosler new Nosler ammo too. That's 22 Creedmoor. So I'm gonna be testing that out, and then we'll be doing a ton of hand loading. The 22 Creedmoor and 25 Creedmoor are probably gonna get a lot of love right now. The 25 Creedmoor is gorgeous, really. I know. Yeah, I really like it too. I'm pretty happy with how that rifle turned out. I mean that Atlas tactical action is amazing. The barrel turned out nice. I did bore scope the barrel, and it looked really good. So that is also nice. No tooling marks. They did look like they hand lapped it, which I never doubted that they would, but I just like to do that, check it, and then no-go gauged it and torqued her on, and then no-go gauged it, and it's ready to rock and roll. Basically, I have to remove a tiny bit of wood from that stock, a little bit, just a little bit, so the barrel's completely free floated, but it's almost there. So making progress. I don't have a ton of free time, so when I get the time, I do it, and then obviously I gotta get shooting too. Wait, is there a 25 Creedmoor now? Yes, so I am. There is. There's a 25 Creedmoor. I'll grab one minute. I'll grab around and show you guys. 25 Creedmoor is awesome. 25 Creedmoor YM is what I used, one of the guns I used in Wyoming, in Casper, when I shot those coyotes during the day. All right, sorry about that. I had to run and grab. Okay, so this is what I hunted with in Wyoming. So here you go. That is a 25 Creedmoor. Look how sexy that thing is. That's 134 grain ELDM. It's pretty nice. So if we put it up next to, I know I got some 22 Creedmoor somewhere around here. Do. Okay, maybe I know. I just had a mag with, but I'm cleaning now, and so now I'm trying to find stuff, which is always, fun. Once you start moving stuff, you never find what you're looking for. But anyways, well, there goes the bonus for the year. Now I'm building. Yeah, right, dude. I am hooked. I'll be honest. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna get in front of the camera here. I don't know, where am I? I had a mag. Is it here? Nope. Oh yeah, it is right there. Okay. So here's a mag full of 22 Creed. Okay. Here is the 22 Creed ELDX. Here is the 25 Creed 134 grain. This baby's nice. So is this. Don't get me wrong. This is also nice. But I really like this. I'm a fan of both. So, box velocity says 2800. Obviously that's going to depend on your barrel and stuff like that. 134 grain, yep. So, shot coyotes with these in Wyoming back, what was that, February or March? I don't even remember now. And it worked fantastic. I shot one at 400 yards, 415 yards, and it just dumped it right in its place. And bucking the wind was amazing. Yes, it is a heavy 25 cal. That's why I love it, Jamie. It is making that 25 cal great again. Which I've always liked 25 cal, 25-06, 257 Weatherby, right? I don't have a 25-7 Roberts or a 25-7 Bob, as some people like to call them. But I am digging the 25 Creedmoor. So, in a short action, You can run it. Oh, guys, it's nice to shoot, and it's super easy to suppress. So that's the other thing. So, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I'm pretty pumped to get that 25 Creedmoor built up too. Like I said, because I've got it on the MDT chassis. We'll run it with that Arkin. I've got it in a carbon fiber barrel too. That's gonna be somewhat light. So I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be fun, and we'll run it with a cam, most likely. So, all right, there's 50 pieces primed and ready to roll. So, all right. So basically, I'm ready to go powder on these guys. So what I'm gonna do is this. Some will be Ramshot Grand, and then some will be N560. And I'm also, so I've already got some North Fork stuff loaded up around here somewhere. And then I'm gonna do the 162 grain ELDXs. And then where is the other box of bullets I had? Oh, and then I'm gonna do some McGuire ballistics. 134s. These guys right here. Is 25 Creedmoor custom only, or is it available factory rifles? I am not 100% sure yet, James. I'm gonna build one myself. I think that's the way to go personally. I'm starting to get into probably a little bit more of that, but is that what you're using for Antelope and Aoudad in New Mexico? The 25 Creed? Oh, I definitely could, for sure. It might be a little small for Aoudad. I mean, I think it would work. I would definitely want someone backing me up with a bigger caliber that I trust that could shoot. It could work, yeah, most likely. But on Antelope all day long. So, but anyway, so yeah, so I got 25 of these from McGuire Ballistics that we're gonna run in the 7 rem mag and see if they stabilize, and then run some of the 162 grain ELDXs, and a bunch of other stuff like the 150 grain or 160 grain Accubon, and then I feel like there was a Barnes bullet maybe. So I've already done the hammer bullets. Those things shot fantastic. I don't know what I did with my target for that. That one that shot like the same hole. I did like a little video on that one. And then yeah. So then I just need to get some brass that was fire formed. So I went out. So now I got 100 pieces of 480 brass that's fire formed. And so I've got 50 of the North Fork. No, is it 50? Is it these ones right here? No, that's the ELDX. Let's see, they're probably right here. Nope, nothing there. Guys, oh, there we go. I was gonna say, this is what happens when you clean. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be doing a video on this Ellie Wilson press. I'm a really big fan of it. I like it a lot. So it seems like going up to 25 cal would be better for Wyoming than the 22. Yeah, I agree, because the wind in Wyoming is pretty crazy. But the 22 Creed still does pretty good in the wind, but obviously that 134 is just gonna be awesome. So I got a bunch of the North Fork loaded up with the stay ball, but there's the North Fork. That's a 160 grain. So we're gonna see how this shoots. We have this in the stay ball HD powder. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna shoot. But man, shooting 50 rounds of the 7 rem mag kind of takes a while because that barrel heats up a ton, and then it starts to play a little havoc on your shoulder. Even though it's got a break, it starts to play a little bit. So, but man, anyways, Cam, if you're still in here, thank you very much for that. $99.99. Thank you. That's too much. I appreciate it though. And then yeah, I gotta get scooting, guys. Like I said, I got a bonfire to go to. The main goal was get out here, prime this brass, talk to you guys for a little bit, and go from there. But one second here. Have you had great accuracy with Accubon long range? because we keep trying them. We keep trying long range because we keep trying them. It's not working. Well, 7 heavier AccuBond long range. Not very impressed. What caliber? I mean, what cartridge? I have not ran the AccuBond long range in the 7. I'm going to run it in the 7 PRC. See how it goes. Yo, what's going on, Jefferson? So I'm gonna run the EL. What is it? The one. It's the 170s or the 160s AccuBond long ranges. 7 mag. Oh yeah, I don't think. I mean, that's James. That's gonna depend on your twist rate, but I don't think they're gonna shoot well in a 7 mag. I'm not even gonna try it. I don't even want to waste the powder or bullet in 7 rem mag. If it was a 1 in 8 twist, I'd try it, but this is not. It's a 1 in 9.5. It should have been a 1 in 8 twist, but for some reason it's not. I double checked it with my cleaning rod. So yeah, but 168. That's right. Yeah, and it's kind of tough. I feel like you're kind of right on the edge of it stabilizing. It might stabilize if you're like higher elevation, maybe, but I don't know. I'm not. It won't stabilize where I shoot. I can almost pretty much guarantee it. I am running a 26-inch barrel on this thing, so I'm getting some pretty good speed. And I'm using some powder that gets me pretty good speed, like Ramshot Grand powder spit. Like, guys, if you've not tried Ramshot Grand powder, try it. It is freaking amazing. I'm gonna kick myself for saying it because I'm never gonna be able to find it, but I don't want to keep it a secret because I think it's like outstanding powder, personally. So, but anyways, so all right, everybody. I appreciate you guys coming in, stopping in, saying hi, saying what's up. Like I said, I was just gonna do a quick video. Want to get these primed so they're ready for me to. I'm gonna get up early tomorrow morning and get these loaded before anybody else is up. Pretty much the only time I got, probably tomorrow, Easter. So I'm gonna get that done. That way I can shoot them over the week after work each day. And yeah, so it's gonna go from there. So thank you everybody stopping in. Thanks everybody for hitting that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. Cami, thank you for the donation. You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it. Cami's always in here donating. Means a lot. So, anyways, I think that's gonna do it. I will catch you guys later. If I can figure out how to exit. I didn't use Streamlabs for some reason. So, anyways, there we go. There we go. End stream.